everybody, welcome back to Blackphoenix Entertainment. We've got a cool little video, a nice subscriber question, so I'm going to go over their question. They had two. This question comes from Can Am Ryker Biker. I'm going to tag him, and yeah, he had two questions. One, how do you avoid potholes, and if you can't avoid them, what do you do in a Ryker? And two, he had a storage question. We're stopped now. I'm going to go over the storage question first. But before I do that, I'm going to be a good YouTuber and go over all the YouTube stuff. Go down there, like, subscribe, do all that fun YouTube stuff, share this out, and check my description for a whole bunch of cool stuff from BLRtuning, Ironside Customs, Blackphoenix merchandise, and let's raise some money for a Moby Kit Rescue to save the kittens. That being said, let's go over what I got for storage. And as you can see, obviously from this view, I've got some bags set up, but the stock storage that you get from the Ryker is in here. So that's what you get. It's actually, honestly, not that bad. You can fit some stuff in there. I got some tools and stuff. I got this organizer, which helps great. You got a little pouch, and you got a little thing that you can store some cables in, my phone charger and stuff like that. But other than that, you're not doing a whole lot with that. So what I picked up was this tank bag, which conveniently slides right through there. This is from Kemimoto. What I do with this bag is I keep all my spam cards and just simple stuff that I want, keys and some stickers and anything else. I could fit a bottle of water in here if I wanted to. You got a little pouch, so it's really not that bad. This is for convenience. This is also another Kemimoto bag, which I am not sponsored by Kemimoto, nor have they sent anything to me. This is all stuff that I bought. Kemimoto, you're on notice for not sending me stuff. But this one is actually really cool. It's got a lot of space. You got a nice pouch up here to keep stuff. I've got my lunchbox in here. I've got gloves. I've got my extra visor in there. Like, there's a lot of room in this bag. And with the ultimate seat, I can tie this down to the sides here. And it works out pretty well. If you have the max mount, you could actually put these, and what I was doing before the ultimate seat, wrap them up and under the max mount, and it works just as well. So as far as storage, for just this is my everyday storage, commuting, when I'm going on group rides and stuff like that, this is how it's set up. Alright, so the next question was avoiding potholes. I've picked this area specifically to stop in because the road I got to go down to get to work is pretty damn bumpy. So I think it's going to work out well. So yeah, it's a legitimate question and concern for anybody on three wheels, whether you're on a Harley or Goldwing trike with the one wheel in the front and the two in the back, or a Can Am reverse trike style with the two wheels in the front and the one in the back. You take up more space than two-wheelers, and it's harder to avoid things. You got to find where you want to be in your lane, and there's just situations where you just don't have a choice, and you're probably going to have to run over something or hit a bump or something like that. Ideally, you want it to run between the front tire and the rear tire. There's not much room there, but if you can, you want to kind of angle something like this little black spot in the road. Just going to angle it between there, and you're good to go, because you don't hit it, you don't do anything. If you can't do that, hold on, I want to make sure this guy's low. If you can't do that, if it's something that's not avoidable, but it's just like a little bump or whatever, like some of the bumps I'm hitting now, try to hit them with the front tires. The front tires for a few reasons. Number one, the shock on you and the bike will be a lot less. The independent front suspension is great at soaking up bumps, and if you happen to hit like a somewhat medium-sized small pothole or anything like that, you're not going to get too far off track. The bike will still track straight when you're hitting bumps. As long as you're steady on the handlebars and you're not juking them right before you hit the bump, and you hold your line and you hold steady, you should be able to get over the bump no problem. Lots of bumps. Lots of bumps here. See, I just hit that one with my front tire, and I honestly didn't feel it till I already was almost past it, but just soaked it up nice. So why don't I suggest hitting it with the rear tire? For me, especially with back issues, you will feel it a lot more than if you hit them with the front tires, because obviously rear tire attached to the whole frame, all of that, it shocks the whole bike, and depending on how fast you hit it and how big the bump is, it could kind of bump you out of your seat a little bit. And that's not good, because then there's a possibility of losing control there. But yeah, it's just the shock, and depending on how big it is, there is a potential of breaking something, and yeah, it's just not good. You want to mitigate damage as much as possible. I think you'd much rather damage like a front rim or bend something up there than bending something in the back, because there's a lot of stuff back there.
So there's a section of this road coming up with manhole covers and just dips in the road and everything, and it's not fun. And I'm basically playing slalom, trying to get through this area, but we're going to run through it. I'm going to use my new hood-mounted camera, kind of see if hopefully that gives us some better views of what's coming up, and yeah, and we'll finish up the video. So yeah, that's it. Pretty straightforward, cut and dry, nice short video for you guys. Hopefully this is informative, and I like this. If you do have questions, definitely leave me a comment, shoot me a message, shoot me an email, and if it warrants a video like this does, I will totally go out on a nice day and make a video for you. If not, I will answer your comment or answer your email or answer your message. But yeah, so you want to hit it with the front tires, not the rear tires. You got some baggage gear from Kemimoto, which is pretty cool. So if you like what I'm doing, again, go down there, hit subscribe, hit like, do all that fun YouTube stuff, check out all this cool stuff in the description, and yes, oh, it's so nice. I'm going to continue my ride, and thanks again for supporting the channel and rocking with the flock.